Oh Lord, pull up in that '04, pedal to the metal, says she wanna hit the flow more.
So, what's that old saying? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, not what George H.W. Bush said. Google. Anyway, subscribe to Atlanta Sports Unlimited for the greatest coverage of Atlanta sports teams right here on this YouTube channel. All right, and we're sponsored by Prize Picks. Tremendous fantasy game. You can choose 2 to 5 players going over or under and put in that promotion code right here, ASU, as in Atlanta Sports Unlimited. Also, the book, The Real Hank Aaron. We're like a year out since its release, so I am going to give you this book now for $25 signed. All you have to do is go right here to this website, www.therealhankaaron, $20 unsigned, $25 signed. Now, whatever became of Deshaun Watson, that's right, he embarrassed the Falcons. The Falcons thought they had a chance to get him about a year or so ago. They were never going to get no Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson was playing them for fools. He always was going to go to the Cleveland Browns for a guaranteed contract of $230 million, okay? And he did them a favor because if the Atlanta Falcons would have gotten him, there would have been more drama. And the last thing that this franchise needs, the Atlanta Falcons franchise needs, is more drama. I'm talking about off the field. They've also had drama on the field, 28-3. But I'm talking about Michael Vick and dogfighting. Also, Bobby Petrino. Remember him as head coach? Didn't even last a year. He bolted in the middle of the night to go call hogs in Arkansas. How embarrassing is that? But anyway, we get to Lamar Jackson. So Lamar Jackson, everybody was tying the Falcons to Lamar Jackson because they need a quarterback. They said they got a quarterback, and Desmond Ridder, the guy that didn't play the last 4 games of the last season when they were starting Marcus Mariota, was overmatched. But now they said that, well, we always wanted Desmond Ridder. Right, anyway, so everybody was saying, except for me, that they needed to go after Lamar Jackson, and the Falcons said, no, we're good. So if you didn't know any better, you would say that the Falcons realized that Lamar Jackson was not going to come to the Falcons. Matter of fact, the Falcons realized what I've been saying all along, and what I've been saying on this video, what I've been saying in print, what I've been saying on the airways, I've been saying everywhere through the internet, and that is that Lamar Jackson is not going anywhere. He's always been with the Baltimore Ravens, and he's going to end up with the Baltimore Ravens. And I know, the last 2 years he's been his own agent with the Ravens, and contract negotiations haven't gone very well. And he's like a free agent, and teams can make him an offer, and the Ravens have a chance to match it, and so on and so forth. Well, how's that going, by the way? Nobody's making him an offer. Because like I said, years, months, decades, centuries ago, he's not going anywhere. All right, and again, this is nothing new. I pointed out time and again, the president of the Ravens says, I love Lamar Jackson. He's going to stay here. The general manager of the Ravens said the same thing. The head coach said the same thing. And I know what you're saying. Well, people can say anything. What about actions? Well, I'll tell you about actions. Todd Monken was the top offensive coordinator in the country for the last 3, 4, 5 years at the University of Georgia, taking them to the last 2 national championships. The highest paid coordinator in all of college football. You know what? The Baltimore Ravens talked Todd Monken, with the help of $5 million or so, to come to the Baltimore Ravens. And not to coach backups, but to coach Lamar Jackson. That was just this past offseason. All right? And then you want more recent times, Monday. You ever heard of a guy named Odell Beckham Jr.? He's pretty good. He's been in Pro Bowls. You know, everybody wanted him, including the big and bad Dallas Cowboys, who always get their man. But you know what? He signed with the Baltimore Ravens. And it turns out, on the social media page, Odell Beckham Jr., he's got a picture of him and, wait for it, Lamar Jackson, who helped talk him into coming to the Baltimore Ravens because Lamar Jackson's not going anywhere. So the Falcons knew, not really, that if they would have really pursued Lamar Jackson, they would have looked like fools again, back to back, given what happened with them, with Deshaun Watson, and then what happened to them with Lamar Jackson. So congratulations, Falcons. I mean, you got this one right. It's sort of kind of, I mean, you know, I don't think you had any clue on this. But anyway, it worked out that you didn't get, and you didn't go after Lamar Jackson. Now, This does not excuse the original sin. They wouldn't be in any of this mess here with, Desmond Ridder, a rookie that they didn't play the last 4 games of the season because they thought that Marcus Mariota was better. They wouldn't have been in the mess that they had when they were going after Deshaun Watson, when it was obvious Deshaun Watson wasn't going to be here whatsoever. They wouldn't be in the mess of all the national media foolishly thinking that Lamar Jackson should have been tied with the Falcons or saying that the Falcons should have if they would have corrected the original sin. The original sin, altogether now, 2 years ago, the number 4 pick in all the draft, they had the franchise quarterback from up the road here, Kennesaw, Georgia, Justin Fields there, but they pass on Justin Fields and they get Cal Pitts, a tight end. We'll never start we'll talk about that forever.
This is my falsetto, wicked potion with the slow pour. This is my addiction, make me wanna go for more. Pale